And welcome to Football Friday. Joining me tonight is Chuck Harris. I'm Chris Crossan. Great to have you with us tonight. Let's take a look real quick at our OptiLink scoreboard, Chuck, and see what happened around the area.
All right. Dalton 21, Sprayberry 13. Pickens County came over the mountain and scored 55 points against Northwest Whitfield, 55-13. Calhoun 56, Murray County 0. In a close one, Haralson County 24, North Murray 22. LFO 41, Coahulla Creek 18. Christian Heritage again on the road with a big win, 21, Bowden 0. Richland 69, Lafayette 7. Heritage 51, Gilmer 13. Gordon Central got a win, 36-7 against Armurchie. And Sonoraville beat Adairsville 14-10, which was a big win for them.
Yeah, I know you were at the Dalton game tonight, and Dalton, of course, playing for their playoff life.
Right.
Against a good Sprayberry team that came to Dalton tonight. What did you see?
Well, Sprayberry had some athletes, and they had more, I think, than we expected them to. Turnovers, penalties. Sprayberry had 2 turnovers. They were crucial. Dalton had 1. Sprayberry's stats were better than Dalton's, but it's that old bend and break thing. You know, you can let them run between the 20s, and Dalton did what they had to do when they had to do it, came through big. Homecoming, big festive atmosphere, and but good win from Dalton, and they had to have it stay alive.
Right, yeah, they keep their playoff hopes alive, which we'll kind of maybe get into a little bit later in the show. I was up in Tunnel Hill tonight for the Pickens County game. Northwest, you know, it was that feeling before talking to people, this was a big game. The winner of this game probably has a chance to host a playoff game, and it just came out flat. The crowd was flat, the very small crowd, which I'm going to say, you start showing back up, guys. Pickens County's a good football team, very fundamental, physical football team. Ran the football with 4 or 5 different guys, quarterback that threw long passes, put them on a dime, and really just got Northwest on their heels. Field position early for Northwest. Couldn't really do a lot on offense, and I think Pickens County didn't start inside their own territory till they were up 21-0. Wow. Not really a game of big mistakes, just a game of really physical football, and Pickens County really kind of dominated that. Northwest has some injuries. You know, that's not an excuse. It's next guy up. Right. But, you know, really not being able to get the running game going with Sistrunk a little banged up. You know, one of your receivers is out in Jarrett Staten, and the offensive line tonight it's almost seemed like Pickens had our playbook. They were in the right spot. Good job with their coaches preparing for that football game, and Northwest coming out flat. Northwest is still kind of has a chance here. They got 3 big games still remaining on that schedule. Of course, you had another game tonight. We kind of looked at North Murray and Haralson County. We both talked about that. We thought that would be a shootout. Ended up being a close game with Haralson County ended up coming out on top there in what was North Murray's homecoming game, and then some other games around the area. But we'll be back to talk a whole lot more football when we come back, and hopefully you'll stay tuned with us on Football Friday.
Meet Trip Phillips. When his building block project wouldn't stay together, Trip had a bright idea. Lay glue. A temporary glue to keep blocks in place. And that's how patent number 962-40407 was born. As Georgia's next gig city, we're helping Dalton take the next step in innovation, technology, and connectivity. Dalton Utilities and OptiLink, helping bright ideas come to life.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
Looking for ideas to expand your brand and grow your business? Hi, I'm Pete Wilson with the Wilson Company. With over 500,000 products, We'll help you connect your brand with more people, promote your big event, or create more traffic at trade shows. We can put your logo on anything. Outfit your company with custom apparel and headwear from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Charles River, and more. Take advantage of our in-house art services and personalized customer service. Just put us in your phone, The Wilson Company, and come check us out.
I had no warning signs until I was in full heart attack mode.
I just felt a strange sensation in my chest.
I felt sharp pain down both of my arms.
Heart attack symptoms vary, but one thing remains the same. During a heart attack, every second is important. You need advanced care quickly, and it's available just minutes away at Hamilton Medical Center. You deserve the best. That is why more people follow their hearts to Hamilton Medical Center.
Oh, who's this old guy?
Oh, that's Cooper. Most people like to adopt the younger dogs, but one day your time will come, huh, Cooper?
Sweetheart, what about this puppy?
Honey puppies. Mommy, Daddy, that's it, that's the one.
The Coldwell Banker Homes for Dogs project has helped find homes for thousands of shelter dogs.
How's your tea?
Because our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota in Dalton,
where every vehicle is marked for that low North Georgia Toyota discount.
Get 1.9% or $12.50 bonus cash on 2019 Corollas. Get 0% or $12.50 bonus cash on Camry. Get 0% and $1,000 bonus cash on Highlanders.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
That's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see it.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton, behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
And welcome back to Football Friday. It's that time on the show when we get to get a look at the First Bank of Dalton highlights. Phil Stewart, who's usually with us for the highlights, is not here tonight. He is delivering supplies down to the Panhandle, and of course we didn't mention that, but there's a lot of high school football games in parts of this state and parts of Florida that are not being played tonight because of that storm, and our prayers are certainly with those folks. But we certainly want to get to our First Bank of Dalton highlights tonight. And first we have Dalton and Sprayberry. You see the Cats on homecoming wearing all red. Sprayberry had a couple of pretty tough running backs tonight.
They did. They made a lot of long runs, and quarterback take it and tuck it in and go. Good field goal kicker.
Yeah, I saw they kicked a couple early. And there's one of those fumbles you were talking about. It looked like they were across midfield, driving a little bit, and Dalton comes up with a big turnover. Of course, the momentum shift of that, and then, bam, big play.
Mr. Montgomery, he had a good night. Good night.
Yeah, I've been watching him since he was in Little League. He's run like that for a long time, and then, of course, another one, Mr. Gibbs, who we found out runs like his mama. His mama was a heck of a sprinter. Another field goal.
Second field goal.
So this game, there's Miss Anna Thomas, who was the homecoming queen for Dalton High School. Congratulations, Anna. Sprayberry, I believe, goes up 13-7 at this point. And Dalton gets the ball back and then comes back with another big play here.
Makes it 14-13.
And then, literally watching this game, I'm watching one game and watching the game on my phone, watching the going back and forth of this, and, I don't know if it's on the highlights here, but a game of inches, you talk about it, and two important measurements toward the end of this game. Sprayberry misses a first down on a play right here by about 2 inches. Here, Dalton defense holds, gets the ball back. I believe this measurement's going to be like one of those index cards, and it's just not there. And then I think Dalton has a fourth down on this drive that they get by about 2 inches, which then gets a penalty from the Sprayberry bench. which advances the Dalton drive, and they're able to go down and go up by 8 points. Here's this quarterback. I think he had a couple of runs like this tonight.
He did. He's fast.
Start off one way and nothing there, and then just make something happen with his legs. I think he had 100+ yards rushing, and then they had a tailback with 100+, but then here's this turnover again.
Yeah, that's the one that killed him right there.
Yeah, down going in to score, or down close to being able to score. And yeah, Pickens and Northwest. Northwest started off with the ball, went 3 and out, and it was just kind of downhill from there for them. If you watch these highlights and you see the physicality on the offensive line, you see these running backs that were, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards downfield before they're touched. Pickens was there all night, a little jump pass. The Pickens quarterback, I mean, running the ball, throwing the ball, and here's one of these passes. He put the ball on the money most of the night to these receivers. And then these running backs. I don't know how many, I don't have the stats in front of me, but they had about 3 or 4 guys who just took off with the ball, and it was
turnover.
Yeah. And Pickens had 1 fumble tonight, and then Northwest had that interception. That's the only turnovers I remember. Quarterback there again, just that old hard-nosed come-at-you football.
Right.
Big quarterback, could run, but he could throw the ball too. Northwest, both their scores tonight were set up by plays like this. Matthew Redmond here on a nice kickoff return.
Yeah.
And then later in the game, I'm not sure if it's on the highlights, but Seth Henderson had a long kickoff return that both set up short touchdowns for Northwest. Outside of that, offense just couldn't get a whole lot going. Another one of these pretty passes from the quarterback from Pickens. They're a good football team. They have a big showdown with Ridgeland next week over in Pickens County. Here's the other kickoff return from Seth Henderson. Set up the other Northwest score. But really had a tough time tonight. Seeing the normal throwing the ball down the field and things, what we saw tonight was Pickens batted a lot of balls down at the line of scrimmage. They seem to be blitzing somebody in the correct spot every play. So North Murray, Harrelson, turnover. Poe, the quarterback.
Yep.
He's got a lot of weapons to work with over there. And the south part of this region has generally been Calhoun and kind of everybody else. This year it's a little different. Adairsville and Harrelson County both, and Sonoraville.
Yeah.
All those teams, yeah. Certainly have played well. I think Murray County goes to Adairsville next week. And Ringgold's at Harrelson County in that region. And Sonoraville's at LFO. LFO's playing pretty good this year. North Murray, this again, we both thought this game would probably be pretty high scoring. I'm not sure if there were some turnovers or if the defenses just really stepped up, but for that game to be in the 20s for each team was a little surprising with as high-powered as they both are. Getting the football.
Yep. Well, I know Bill Mitchell does a good job with the defense over there, and looks like maybe just the defenses stiffened when they needed to.
Yeah.
There's a turnover there.
So that's at least 2 turnovers that we've seen so far from North Murray.
Boy,
they're
running
the ball at them. Yeah.
Pay them back.
Yeah. Another turnover.
There's a turnover. Yeah.
Wow. Those will get you. Kill your momentum, kill drives. And there's North Murray's homecoming again tonight. McKenna Burris was the homecoming queen, and Eddie Alfonso is the homecoming king for North Murray tonight. Congratulations to both of them. And that's going to be our First Bank of Dalton highlights for tonight. Stay tuned for more Football Friday.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Charles R. Hicks Sr. I'm the owner of Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist. We have some exciting news. We are expanding to Sugar Road.
That's right, brother. We are building a brand new 30,000 square foot automotive repair facility to better serve our community.
Also want to let you know that we are still open at 815 East Walnut Avenue for all your automotive needs. From the Transformers crew,
thank you and God bless.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
A level 3 neonatal intensive care unit.
An accredited chest pain center.
Advanced imaging.
Comprehensive and convenient medical care.
The #1 hospital in Northwest Georgia, Chattanooga, for overall hospital care.
Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is here, meeting your health needs with compassion, healing, and excellence.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota in Dalton,
where every vehicle is marked with that low North Georgia Toyota discount.
Get 1.9% or $12.50 bonus cash on 2019 Corollas. Get 0% or $12.50 bonus cash on Camry. Get 0% and $1,000 bonus cash on Highlanders.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
That's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see it.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
And always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they sustained in auto accidents.
You don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt in an auto accident, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
With First Bank of Dalton's new mobile app, you can make a deposit from anywhere. It's also a great way to do business and check recent transactions. And with the new mobile app from First Bank of Dalton, you can check your account balance anytime. Life doesn't stop because you're on the go. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
Precision Chemical and Paper Supply is locally owned and operated by Damon Duckett, serving our community for 40-plus years. We can supply all your away-from-home needs. Business-to-business products include janitorial, food and beverage, facilities and ground, office products, and packaging. Located at 101 Bryant Avenue in Dalton. Give Precision Chemical and Paper Supply a call today at 706-226-8795 or visit them on their website at precisionchemicalandpaper.com.
Need a doctor? Call Hamilton's Physician Referral Line, 706-272-6100. Now, let's hear from the coaches on Football Friday's Coaches Call, sponsored by Hamilton Medical Center.
And welcome back to Football Friday. It's the time on our show when we could do the Hamilton Medical Center Coaches Calls here. And I believe we have Coach Land on the phone. Coach Land, welcome to Football Friday.
Hey, thank you, guys. Good to talk with you.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on a big win tonight and keeping your end goal in sight. And let us know a little bit about what you saw tonight.
Well, first of all, just really, really proud of our guys. Thought they gave a great effort tonight. Coaches had a good game plan. We certainly played a team that was very talented. I told our coaches, if you kind of looked at probably their top 15 versus our top 15, they're definitely a better team than us. in that 16 to 22, that's where I think we became a better team. And I think the whole job for us tonight was to try to find those 5, 6, 7 guys that we were better than, and to try to focus on those guys and make those guys beat you, whether they're on offense or defense. And I thought our coaching staff did a good job of that tonight. We knew coming in this is a very talented team that was very dangerous on offense, going to be able to get their big plays. On defense, they have two of probably the best defensive players I've seen in a long time. And they really, really provided some props for us. So I was very proud of our offensive guys. They overcame. And at the end of the day, just tried to run straight at them and get the victory.
Hey, Coach, this is Chuck Harris.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, I thought our guys did play hard. Kind of came down to some turnovers and penalties. And looks like our guys just took advantage of the opportunities when we needed to, made some stops, and turned out to be a big win for us, didn't it?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Our defense played outstanding. I mean, for the most part, our defense only allowed 2 field goals. Our offense turned the ball over inside the 20 and gave them a short field. And the good teams are going to take advantage of it. They got that 7-point score right there on the second series of the third quarter. But other than that, I felt like we were in control most of the game, and I thought our offense, they responded well. When we had to have a drive, or we had to have another first down, or we had to have a big play, they stepped up and made it. We're still making things difficult for ourselves. Every drive we've charted this year, every drive that we don't have a penalty, we score on. Every drive that we have a penalty on is about 65 to 75% that we don't score. So we got to eliminate these offside penalties and just the stupid penalties that are killing us, that are making us get behind the stick. Same thing happened on the defensive side. We gave them 3 points on that last drive in the second quarter because of the fact we gave them 30 yards in penalties. And that was just lack of discipline. Those are the kind of things we got to keep working on. We got to get better at. And I think our leadership is here. Those guys take ownership of those issues. They change those things. And at the end of the day, it should make a better team the next week.
Coach, talk to me a little bit about, is it Lane Cox, the
Lane
young
Cox.
linebacker? He had a real good night tonight, didn't he?
He did. Lane's a guy that played sparingly with us last year on defense, but started on most of our special teams last year as a sophomore. And he's really stepped up, kind of assumed the role of being that middle linebacker, that quarterback of the defense, or at least at the box. He does a great job of getting the calls, getting them in. There's some things that we still need to continue to work with him. He's a young guy, and he's getting better at. But at the end of the day, he's a hungry young man, works hard in the weight room, good student, and at the end of the day, like I said, he's a guy that right now he's playing very well for us.
Coach, you're at a point in that season where you get a break next week, you get a little bit of an off day, get to find out a little bit more about how everything shapes up in that. But talk about going forward here, what we're looking at, and what everybody kind of needs to know going from here in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of football to be played in these last 3 weeks, and the one thing that we know is we don't have a chance to get in the playoffs if we lose. So we have to take care of business every week. It could happen where at the end of the week, at the end of the 2 or 3 weeks here, we may have to have a little help to get in. I don't know that. I certainly know that since I've been at Dalton, it's never happened before, and that we have played 4 teams ranked in the top 7, and all 4 of them are inside of our region. And so, we have the teams that we beat while we've not played well against two of those 3 losses. The reality is they're good football teams, and you can't take anything away from them. So at the end of the day, we got to win out, and we may need just a little bit of help somewhere down the road. But all we control and all we can worry about is the things we can do something about, which is we got to get ready to beat Altoona, and then we got to turn around the next week and beat Osborne. But you're right, we've got 2 weeks off, we've got a little bit of time to heal, and certainly have a little bit of time for us to do some self-scouting. The last 2 teams we played have done some things defensively to us that are a little bit unique and a little bit non-traditional, and I think part of them is because number 1's going to get the ball 30 times a game, and so they're trying things to take him out of the game. And with that, we've just got to develop other facets and other parts of our game to beat teams.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate.
We had that with number 14. Bryce stepped up and had a great game.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate you being with us tonight. Enjoy a little bit of that break, and I know you'll have everybody prepared. And good luck in your next time out.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thanks, Coach. All right, very good. I think we have Jay Pogue from Christian Heritage on line 2. Coach Pogue, welcome to Football Friday.
Hey, good to be here, guys.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on a win tonight.
Thank you. It was a good one. Good one down here in Carrollton for sure.
Yeah, anytime you go out and put the donut up on the other team, that's a nice big smile on the face for the defense.
Yeah, that defense was flying around tonight for sure. It was a good night. The weather was great. Felt like football, and our kids played well.
Well, give us a little bit of a rundown of how the game went tonight.
We, it's a really cool place to play. They've been playing football down there forever, so a great atmosphere. We took the ball early, and we ended up scoring and going up 7-0. We had a little screen pass to Ethan Smith, our running back. He had a really big night for us. I don't know. I haven't seen any numbers yet, but he had a lot of them. But he ran a long one in on a screen pass. A couple series later, we set up a block punt, and it was Ethan again that blocked the punt, and we recovered it down there pretty close. And Gage Leonard ran it in to put it 14-0 at half. We came back in the second half, and it was a lot of back and forth in the second half. We ended up hitting Evan Lester on a pass down there late to go up 21-0. So, and our defense was just dominant all night. So it was a really good effort, and that was that 5th win we've been looking for, and just keeps us on a good track.
Coaches, Chuck Harris, congratulations on a great season so far. And
yeah, it's a lot of fun, Chuck. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, you got a big game next week, North Cobb coming to town. How did you come out this game injury-wise, and how do you see that game next week?
Yeah, I think we're good. We played without several key kids last week. We got them all back this week, and as far as I know, we came out of it really healthy. So that's good. Give us another week of practice with those kids that have missed a little bit. North Cobb Christian rolls in here next week for homecoming at the Den. There'll be a huge crowd. You know, they were undefeated tonight. I think Mount Zion got them tonight 28-14. But yeah, they've sort of become a little bit of a rival for us in basketball and in football. So it's always a really cool game, and you know they're pretty good. I think they're either 5-1 or 6-1. But I know that place will be packed next Friday night, so it'll be exciting for sure.
All right, Coach. Well, again, congratulations on the win tonight. Look forward to a big game next week, and hopefully get all your Lions fans out to the field and cheer you guys on.
Come see us. It's going to be a big blackout next Friday night. So, like I said, homecoming, and man, we're looking forward to it. It should be good.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you being with us.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank y'all. See you.
All right, good to get to talk to those coaches
Yeah.
and hear from them. So we want you to come back and be with us on Football Friday again.
Blue is big. You've got the deep blue sea, the big blue sky, and more people in more countries like blue than any other color. That's big. And in the world of real estate, blue stands for one of the biggest brands, Caldwell Banker. 91,000 agents across 47 countries gives you a super-powered Rolodex and the marketplace muscle of a brand recognized from Indiana to India. So join the blue, join Caldwell Banker, and start doing bigger, better, and bluer things in real estate.
From your first savings account to your first car, from your first home to your first business. At First Bank of Dalton, we're committed to helping you make the most out of life's firsts. We know the importance of working with a community bank where decisions are made right in our office. And with mobile and online banking, you can bank at your convenience and never have to miss a first. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
Hi, my name is Charles R. Hicks Sr. I'm the owner of Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist. We have some exciting news. We are expanding to Sugar Road.
That's right, brother. We are building a brand new 30,000 square foot automotive repair facility to better serve our community.
Also want to let you know that we are still open at 815 East Walnut Avenue for all your automotive needs. From the Transformers crew,
thank you and God bless.
It's football time again in Northwest Georgia. Not a lot has changed at the Oakwood Cafe since we filmed last season. We are still serving the same fantastic food we have for the past 13 years. Our staff is many of the familiar faces you consider family. Our catering department is the best in North Georgia, serving over 400 people daily. We love this community and we wake up 6 days a week looking forward to serving you your favorite Oakwood Cafe meal with a smile. Oakwood Cafe in historic downtown Dalton.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located right here in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they've sustained at work.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt at work, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
Welcome back to Football Friday on this first real night of fall, the way it feels like.
Yeah, it was
right?
great.
It was a great night for football, so let's go right to the OptiLink scoreboard.
Okay, Dalton 21, Sprayberry 13, and a good game at Harmon Field. Northwest Whitfield 13, Pickens County came over the mountain and played real well. 55-13 Pickens. Calhoun big again, 56-0 against Murray County. In a tight game, Haralson County came out on top 24, North Murray 22. LFO, who's had a really good season, 41. Cahulla Creek is coming on 18, 41-18 LFO. Christian Heritage, again, a great win down in Bowden. Christian Heritage 21, Bowden 0. Ridgeland big again, 69, Lafayette 7. Heritage winning big again, 51, Gilmer 13. Good win for Gordon Central, 36, Armurchie 7, and Sonorville with a big win over Adairsville, 14-10.
And next week's matchups, you got Northwest going to Gilmer County. Heritage will be at Southeast. Murray County goes to Adairsville. Calhoun comes to Cahulla Creek. North Cobb Christian comes to Christian Heritage for homecoming. Ringgold will be at Haralson County. Ridgeland at Pickens in a big matchup. Sonorville at LFO. You have Model at Gordon Central and Gordon Lee at Mount Zion. And then Dalton, North Murray, and Lafayette all have off weeks next week. Want to mention Papa John's. We would be hungry without them. Sitting here now, I can see the boxes of pizza sitting over here in the room. They are delicious. You see all the numbers on the screen. Make sure you get your pizza. And the Dalton location is looking for drivers. If you're interested in driving for Papa John's, go see the manager down there. You can watch us all over the place, a lot of different ways. Footballfriday.tv, you can watch us anywhere in the world, download it. You can watch past episodes. You watch it on your mobile phone or any kind of device that you want to. And you can see this show from wherever you go. So people can see us anywhere they want to. That's kind of
great.
amazing.
Yeah. Football Fridays.
I think we have fans all over the world.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
From time to time, we'll hear from some of those guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my phone will light up here on the side from somebody in, somewhere watching, but we'll just have to see how that plays out tonight. But we'll be back in just a minute with more Football Friday.
I was tired of being limited by my knee pain.
I fell while riding my bike and needed a partial hip replacement.
I
I was kicking the ball and I felt a snap.
From joint replacements to complex spinal surgeries, Hamilton Medical Center's experts know how to get you back in the game. Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is Joint Commission certified in hip, knee, and shoulder replacement surgery. If pain is keeping you on the sidelines, get your life back with the help of Hamilton Medical Center.
Meet Tripp Phillips. When his building block project wouldn't stay together, Tripp had a bright idea. Lay glue. A temporary glue to keep blocks in place. And that's how patent number 9624407 was born. As Georgia's next gig city, we're helping Dalton take the next step in innovation, technology, and connectivity. Dalton Utilities and OptiLink, helping bright ideas come to life.
Oh, who's this old guy?
Oh, that's Cooper. Most people like to adopt the younger dogs, but one day your time will come, huh, Cooper?
Sweetheart, what about those puppies?
Honey puppies. Mommy, Daddy, that's it. That's the one.
The Coldwell Banker Homes for Dogs project has helped find homes for thousands of shelter dogs.
How's your tea?
Because our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton, behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Where every vehicle is marked with that low North Georgia Toyota discount.
Get 1.9% or $12.50 bonus cash on 2019 Corollas. Get 0% or $12.50 bonus cash on Camry. Get 0% and $1,000 bonus cash on Highlanders.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
That's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see it.
Looking for ideas to expand your brand and grow your business? Hi, I'm Pete Wilson with the Wilson Company. With over 500,000 products, we'll help you connect your brand with more people, promote your big event, or create more traffic at trade shows. We can put your logo on anything. Outfit your company with custom apparel and headwear from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Charles River, and more. Take advantage of our in-house art services and personalized customer service. Just put us in your phone, the Wilson Company, and come check us out.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
And welcome back to Football Friday. Chuck, we've got just a few minutes to talk a little bit about the next level in what would be college. I think there's a big game somewhere down around Louisiana tomorrow in college football that a lot of people kind of looking toward.
Yeah,
that's what I hear anyway.
Town called Baton Rouge.
Yeah, you know anything about either one of those teams?
Well, a little bit. I was in '78. I was in Baton Rouge for the LSU Georgia game, and it's quite quite a place. And you know, LSU's got a good team. They're going to be angry coming off that Florida loss. Georgia's got a good team. It's got Georgia seems to have some weak spots, and they're either going to get exposed or they're going to have to step up. I think it's going to be close. I think Georgia will win it, but I think they're going to really have to play because LSU will be ready for them.
Yeah, I agree. I think for the first time in a little while, LSU's got a quarterback that they can kind of do some things with. I think Georgia's defensively, this is the game to grow up.
Right.
You know, you're not a new starter anymore. Now you're a starter.
Right.
So those guys are going to step up. I see Georgia winning that game, but I agree with you. I think it's going to be close. Playing in that atmosphere.
Yeah. I think LSU's quarterback is the one that concerns me. he's good.
Yeah.
And he manages the game well. He doesn't beat you. So I think he could be a key factor in the thing.
Yeah, I think the past couple of years you could almost count on 3 interceptions
Right.
most of the time from one of those guys. That's not quite the case this year. So that's going to be a big game. Another SEC matchup. You know, you got Auburn and Tennessee. You got Tennessee struggling. You got Auburn that's struggling a little bit. I think maybe they have a chance to get right tomorrow, at least for a week. Tennessee, I think, continues to struggle. But, you know, that's going to be a situation where you got to give a coach a little bit of time.
Yeah, I was at the Georgia-Tennessee game, and Tennessee's got some athletes, and they're playing hard. You know, Auburn's struggling a little bit. Stidham and their offense. So it'll be interesting to see. I'd be surprised if they blow Tennessee out, but I think they'll beat them. But you know, it could be a game for a while anyway.
Yeah, I think the lack of running from the quarterback for Auburn right now in that offensive scheme, I think that's stifling a little bit. Wisconsin and Michigan, you know, one of those up north games. That's a big game in that conference. At Michigan, you know, you got Harbaugh, who's taking a lot of heat.
Right.
You got Wisconsin coming in. That's always a physical game, and you know, be one to watch. Washington and Oregon, another top 25 matchup. That's going to have a lot to do with who comes out from out west
in the playoffs.
Yeah. Alabama and Missouri. You know, Alabama, for the first time in a while, I think their offense is running the show.
Yep, no doubt about that.
I think Missouri, we're going to find out, they look pretty good against Georgia.
Yeah, they've got a good offense.
And I think we'll find out if Drew Lock is really what everybody kind of
is that at Missouri?
There.
Or in Tuscaloosa?
You know, I'm not sure. I have it written down here as at Missouri, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
Yeah, that could be a game.
And then you have A&M at South Carolina. That was the other one I had kind of written down here.
That'll be a good one.
I think
so.
You know,
when you go into South Carolina, it's a tough place to play. And I think Muschamp's doing a good job. You know, they've lost one or two that they were right in there. So I think game on. I don't know who will win that one.
You know, when you look at the rankings, the SEC, of course, right now is dominating all that in the polls. And, of course, some of those matchups will start playing out a little bit. Be an interesting college football season. I think there's a lot of things going on that Notre Dame's back in the hunt. That's generally always good for college football.
And I think they have a legitimate team. This may be one of the best teams they've had in a long time.
I think the quarterback switch for them was a big deal.
Yeah, big deal.
So it's going to be a big day for college football tomorrow. Make sure you get your Papa John's pizza and enjoy the day, but come back for more Football Friday.
With First Bank of Dalton's new mobile app, you can make a deposit from anywhere. It's also a great way to do business and check recent transactions. And with the new mobile app from First Bank of Dalton, you can check your account balance anytime. Life doesn't stop because you're on the go. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
Hi, my name is Charles R. Hicks, Sr. I'm the owner of Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist. We have some exciting news. We are expanding to Sugar Road.
That's right, brother. We are building a brand new 30,000 square foot automotive repair facility to better serve our community.
Also want to let you know that we are still open at 815 East Walnut Avenue for all your automotive needs. From the Transformers crew,
thank you and God bless.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
And always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover for injuries they sustained in auto accidents.
You don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt in an auto accident, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg from North Georgia Toyota in Dalton.
Where every vehicle is marked with that low North Georgia Toyota discount.
Get 1.9% or $12.50 bonus cash on 2019 Corollas. Get 0% or $12.50 bonus cash on Camry. Get 0% and $1,000 bonus cash on Highlanders.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh, yes, we can.
That's only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see it.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
My doctor sent me for a CT scan of my heart.
I never put off my mammograms.
I wrecked my bike and I need an x-ray of my arm. It wasn't broken.
When your doctor recommends an x-ray, MRI, CT scan, or other diagnostic study, know that not all imaging centers offer the same level of quality. Hamilton Diagnostic Center's advanced technology reduces radiation dosages, limits retakes, and allows for same-day results.
And welcome back to Football Friday. Once again, we get to look at our First Bank of Dalton highlights.
All right.
Let's run into those highlights. All right, we have Dalton and Sprayberry first. Sprayberry, of course, coming out. Running backs going everywhere. Dalton knew it was going to be a challenge tonight. Their defense was going to have to step up. And we heard Coach Land talk about playing their fundamentals and making plays when they had to.
Yep, they did that old bend but don't break. They seem to be able to stop them when they need to, come up with turnovers.
There's one right there. Yep. Just a mesh point mistake, but Dalton was there to jump on the ball. I mean, that's just as easily one of those things. Sprayberry could have fallen right back on that.
Mr. Montgomery, he had a good night.
Yeah, he's a good football player. And then Mr. Gibbs there, who's
a real good football player.
Special talent. And of course, like you heard Coach Land say during the phone call, teams are starting to try to do things to take him away. So this is Dalton's homecoming tonight, of course, and there's Anna Thomas, the homecoming queen. Congratulations. Sprayberry here to I believe go back up on top, 13-7, and then Dalton's able to come back and answer.
Great catch, great catch. This is a great
cut. That's a great cut.
He made some great moves tonight. He does. Here's a great play. Bryce Houghton.
Yep.
Congrats to him. I think his first touchdown catch of the season.
I know he had a touchdown run earlier in the year. I was there. I saw it.
Big
fourth down stand right here.
Yeah.
Big fourth down stand right here for Dalton's defense. Matter of inches. And again, on this drive, they convert a first down by a matter of inches, and then which draws a penalty from Sprayberry for not liking that, and then go down and score.
Yep.
And this quarterback, play starts off one way, it's nothing there, and he's able to just be an athlete.
Well, he was an athlete.
And Mr. Adams there running him out of bounds. And again, there it is.
There it is.
You've got to take advantage of an opportunity, and Dalton does. Again, recovering that fumble to kind of stop that. Pickens at Northwest. Northwest got down quickly, 21-0. First 3 possessions did not move the ball a single yard.
Just kind of got manhandled.
And Pickens took advantage. Defensively, Pickens was aggressive, came at Northwest from all angles all night. Seemed like they were always in the right spot, and was able to execute on offense. They had 1 turnover, which Northwest then couldn't take advantage of. Northwest had a turnover, which Pickens did take advantage of. A couple of turnovers, or a turnover that returned of a interception here.
with Sistrunk being injured, that had to play a big play.
Yeah, he's been nursing a little bit of a knee injury and really limited. Had very few carries. Of course, you'll see a touchdown he scores here in a minute. He still carries the load, but right now he's a little bit gimped up. You got Matthew Redmond here returning a kickoff.
Great.
Almost takes it to the house. Northwest is able to score on a short field here. There's Dominique getting in. You can see that knee brace he's wearing, and it's obviously bothering him. The Pickens quarterback, I tell you, I was looking at their stats. He had, 800 yards passing and 700 yards rushing coming into the game, so knew he was going to kind of be a force, and he was. Seth Henderson returning the kickoff here, another really one of only a couple of big plays for Northwest, and Northwest was able to take advantage after that and put it in the end zone again. By this time, the score was already pretty bad, and Pickens, again, very good football team. North Murray, we talked about turnovers a minute ago for Dalton, how big they were. In a close game like this, we're going to see in this game several turnovers for North Murray that Haralson County is able to come up with, which certainly seemed to turn the tide of a game. And when you have a game like this against a team that you know is going to score some points, when you give up those possessions, it comes back to bite you.
It does.
Talented, well-coached football team. They will certainly take their week off next week. They'll learn from what happened this week, and they'll be back ready to go. Next week or so, the playoff picture or the needs will start shaping up, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit more in the next few weeks. But the way this region is divided into sub-regions, there's play-in games, and it's an interesting format, the way this sub-region works that. But there are some good teams in this region this year. Another big run from this kid. I haven't seen stats for this game, but that's at least two really big runs for that tailback from Haralson County, who I believe is the leading rusher in the state of Georgia.
Is he really?
I believe that was what I was reading in some of the blogs and stuff today. I believe he's the leading rusher right now. There he goes again.
There he goes again.
Murray can come back, kept battling back. I mean,
like you said, one of those turnovers. Just mistakes.
And you look like they're inside, Haralson County territory, and stops the drive. There's North Murray's homecoming tonight again. Their homecoming queen, Miss McKenna Burris. And they also crown a homecoming king, who was Eddie Alfonso. Congratulations to both of them from North Murray tonight. And certainly a tough game for them. They will bounce back. I know Coach Pogue will have them ready to go when it's time to come back. But we will be back with more Football Friday.
Blue is big. You've got the deep blue sea, the big blue sky, and more people in more countries like blue than any other color. That's big. And in the world of real estate, blue stands for one of the biggest brands, Caldwell Banker. 91,000 agents across 47 countries gives you a super-powered Rolodex and the marketplace muscle of a brand recognized from Indiana to India. So join the blue, join Caldwell Banker, and start doing bigger, better, and bluer things in real estate.
Hi, my name is Charles R. Hicks Sr. I'm the owner of Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist. We have some exciting news. We are expanding to Sugar Road.
That's right, brother. We are building a brand new 30,000 square foot automotive repair facility to better serve our community.
Also want to let you know that we are still open at 815 East Walnut Avenue for all your automotive needs. From the Transformers crew,
thank you and God bless.
From your first savings account to your first car, from your first home to your first business. At First Bank of Dalton, We're committed to helping you make the most out of life's firsts. We know the importance of working with a community bank where decisions are made right in our office. And with mobile and online banking, you can bank at your convenience and never have to miss a first. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
It's football time again in Northwest Georgia. Not a lot has changed at the Oakwood Cafe since we filmed last season. We are still serving the same fantastic food we have for the past 13 years. Our staff is many of the familiar faces you consider family. Our catering department is the best in North Georgia, serving over 400 people daily. We love this community, and we wake up 6 days a week looking forward to serving you your favorite Oakwood Cafe meal with a smile. Oakwood Cafe in historic downtown Dalton.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located right here in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they've sustained at work.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt at work, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
Precision Chemical and Paper Supply is locally owned and operated by Damon Duckett, serving our community for 40-plus years. We can supply all your away-from-home needs. Business-to-business products include janitorial, food and beverage, facilities and ground, office products, and packaging. Located at 101 Bryant Avenue in Dalton. Give Precision Chemical and Paper Supply a call today at 706-226-8795 or visit them on their website at precisionchemicalandpaper.com.
And welcome back to Football Friday. Let's take one last look at our OptiLink scoreboard.
All right, Dalton 21, Sprayberry 13, Pickens 55, Northwest 13, Calhoun 56, Murray County 0, Haralson County 24, North Murray 22, LFO 41, Coahulla Creek 18, Christian Heritage 21, Bowden 0, Ridgeland 69, Lafayette 7, Heritage 51, Gilmer 13, Gordon Central 36, Armurchie 7, Sonoraville 14, Adairsville 10.
And let's look at next week's matchups. Northwest goes over the mountain to Gilmer County. You got Heritage coming to Southeast. Murray County will be at Adairsville. Calhoun at Coahulla Creek. You'll have North Cobb Christian traveling up here to Christian Heritage for homecoming. Ringgold will be at Haralson County. Ridgeland at Pickens. You have Sonoraville at LFO, Model at Gordon Central, and Gordon Lee at Mount Zion. And then we have several teams who are off next week. Chuck, it was great to work with you tonight. I appreciate you being here on Football Friday. First really feeling like fall night of football in the air, and probably going to have a few more to come. Got some big games next week to look forward to. Ridgeland and Pickens, of course, in 4A is a big game, and North Cobb Christian at Christian Heritage is a big game. So appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
I hope all of you will be back next week for more Football Friday.